Hello, Dihessa here. Wanted to share something with you quickly, coming to you from Sedona. All right, so in a recent Sunday meditation class, I was sharing how I have gotten to, like, whenever I get into the frequency or the feeling of course, my work is of value. Of course, people are buying from me. Of course, my work is of value. Of course, people want to buy from me. Of course, people want to buy from me. And because I get into that frequency often, it has made it so easy for me to attract the clients and money in my business as I show up and as I share my offers, right? And the question here is, how do you get into that frequency of knowing, of course, people want to buy from you. Of course, people want to buy from me, right? How do you get into the frequency of feeling that my work is of so much value that of course people want to buy from me? I want to share with you like a few things that I do, that I have done, that I continue to do, that get me into that frequency more often than not, right? The first thing that I wanted to share with you is, and when I discovered this, when I realized this, when I actually understood this, it changed everything for me, right? And the first, this one thing is always practicing, always doing for myself the work that I teach my clients. Of course, like at a certain point, you may be not necessarily needing to do the exact work that you teach your clients. But the point of this is always deepening the work that you teach for your clients, teach your clients for yourself. Why this matters so much, I'll tell you, I'll share with you. In my work right now, I have so many testimonials, I can't even tell you how much, right? Even though I have so many testimonials, even though I have clients who will share with me how much this work is transforming and is changing them all the time, if I'm not still deepening this work, if I'm not still experiencing the magic of the work that I teach my clients, if I'm not experiencing that for myself, when I start talking about it, the energy around it is not as potent, right, as the energy of it when I am experiencing this for myself every day, when I am experiencing and deepening this for myself every day. And so one of the things that I do quite often is the tools that I utilize for my clients. I utilize them for myself as like a stepping stone, or as I utilize those tools for, again, create, like, expanding a vision, right? Like, I'm always striving for like new goals, new visions, and as I'm utilizing the same tools in my own life, in my own business, to grow, to create more growth for myself, not only do I actually expand on the teachings for myself, but I'm, again, like, experiencing the magic for myself. And something happens in your brain, something happens in my brain, and also for you, if you experience this, when it comes to really deeper awareness, and again, deeper awareness and deeper magic, deeper awakening for yourself. And for me, what I do with that is, then I actually use it as content. I use it as, oh my God, I'm good. Like, as I am utilizing this is what I encountered, and this is what happened, and this is what happened, right? It makes my content very fresh all the time, and it makes my energy, as I'm talking about my offers, as I'm talking about the tools that I utilize in my business. It makes it so fresh, and it makes like, there's something magical. Like, it makes my energy so much more potent, right? That's the first thing I want to share with you about this, right? About stepping into the level of confidence of course, my work has value. Because if I'm experiencing it for myself, if I'm experiencing the result for myself, as I'm utilizing the tools, my brain knows, like, there is no doubt about it, that my work has value. The second thing that I do when it comes to this is, again, then I continuously experience the magic of my work on other humans, right? For me, for example, it could be, or for you as well, it could be, if you have a big enough audience, it could be hosting a master class. It could be hosting a meditation class. It could be anything. It could be anything, or it could be just the simple fact that you are working with your clients, right? But beyond that, when I first started, I'm sharing this because you may be like, Dihessa, what if I don't have an audience yet? What if I don't have like people searching or being in my, like a lot of people in my realm here? Actually, when I first started, this is the exact thing that I did. No one knew who I was. No one. I had no, like 0 person in my audience. What I did is the exact same thing. Is I wanted to experience the magic of my work in the world, and so I really started sharing really potent, really like a powerful practices, powerful things from my work that people will take and be like, oh my God, this thing works, this thing works, this thing works. And then people started giving me their feedback. People started experiencing the magic of my work for themselves. And then they started giving me feedback. They started, and people started wondering, who the hell is this person? I don't know where you came from, but like, I just found you today. I just found you yesterday. I just found you 5 days ago. Can we do something together? Can we go deeper? Can you work with me? Can we work together? Like that, right? So that's the second thing that I do continuously. Again, this is why I show up so often. This is why, like, if you are in my realm, for example, you may have seen me, you may have noticed that I do like Sunday meditation classes, that like every now and then I get excited about like a topic, something that has just maybe shifted me, and I'll share and I'll share and I'll share, right? And then I literally experience, other people experience the magic of my work, right? So that's one thing as well that really like literally gets me. Oh, of course people want to buy from me. Of course my work is of value, because I see proof of it all the time. I see proof of it all the time, right? The third thing that is actually one of the most important things that I do. This is one of the most important things that I do, is I surrender my work to something much higher than me. I don't know what you believe in, whether it's a God, whether it's the divinity within you, whether it's cosmic energy, whether it is your true self, your higher self. This one is one of the most important things that I do, because it gets me so much out of my own way. Whenever I have doubts, this is what I do. And I actually do this quite often before I get on a masterclass. I do this before I get on client calls. I do this before I get on Sunday meditation classes. I do this quite often before I have any interaction with an audience or with a client. And what this is surrender. Surrender meaning at that moment, I am no longer Dihessa is doing this work. No longer Dihessa is doing this thing. I'm surrendering. For me, I literally have like a special prayer, which is about like cosmic. I surrender myself to cosmic energy. It's almost like cosmic energy, cosmic mind. My higher self take over, like take the lead. I make myself a channel for you to take the lead. And so because I trust that higher self part of myself, I trust that it knows best. I trust that regardless of what's happening, it's always knowing. It always knows what it's doing. It's always knowing what is in the best interest of the client, of the humans in the audience. I literally surrender myself to that. And so when I do that, I no longer have to worry. When I do that, because I trust that part of myself so deeply, I know that of course my work is of value. So at that point, my only job is to empty myself. My only job is to make myself an empty vessel for the energy to move through me, right? And so I have that prayer or meditation that I say quite often, that literally it frees me, makes me step into the frequency of course my work is of value. And I have that, and I would like to share that with you if you will be interested in actually stepping into that for yourself. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. Again, one of the most powerful things that I do in my business, it really gets me into knowing and feeling, of course, my work is of value. And so if you like access to that special prayer, I would love to send it to you. There will be a button somewhere around here below this video somewhere, or a link below this video somewhere. simply click on it and then request for me to send you that special prayer. It's really dear to my heart, and I'll be happy to send it to you. All right, so on that note, thank you for hanging out with me on this video, and I'll see you again soon in the next one. Bye. Have a beautiful day.